Hey, what's up guys? Abe Valandres here of Yugatech. So in this episode, I'd like to do something different that we haven't done for a very long while. And today, we're going to do a What's in My Bag episode. Let's start off with all of the things that I've already laid out on the table, so it's easier for me to, go through them individually and tell you what they're all about. These are the things that I normally bring with me. Some of them are old. I've presented them in What's in My Bag episode 2 years ago. Some of them are also new. So let's start off with some of the more heavier stuff inside this backpack. Okay, first one, let's show you this new 13-inch Macbook Pro, which I got around mid-2020. This is just a Core i5 with 16 gigs of RAM and 256 gigabyte of storage. This is one of the first models that came out in 2020 from Apple's MacBook lineup. To pair that with, I also normally bring with me a compact camera. Actually, I have two. The one I'm also already using here to shoot this video, but my secondary camera that I bring with me is this new Fuji X-T4. And it's actually a pretty good camera, which I've been using more often lately. And it comes with an 18 to 55 millimeter kit lens. I also have a few cell phones with me. The primary one that I've been using, so I got the Huawei Mate 30 Pro 5G, the 5G model in orange. That's my color, that's Yugatech's color, and I just bought also a similar orange back casing for this. So I haven't gone through moving away from the Mate 30 Pro 5G, but this is still actually my primary phone. Despite the fact that I actually have two other phones with me that uses different SIM from different carriers. There are other things here that I'd like to share with you as well. Never have enough power banks with you, so I have a compact 20,000 milliamp hour power bank from Ecotech. I also have several ones that we already have in our storage, but the one that I almost always use is the 10,000 milliamp hour power bank from Huawei, because it also supports supercharge, so it's very compatible with your Huawei phones, right? Of course, with that you'll need really good Type-C cables. This one comes from Belkin. It's been in our storage for the longest time. Also, Belkin has their own portable wall charger, so I use this because the bigger chargers from Apple are a little bit bulky. They're really fast chargers, but I prefer the smaller ones. And I have a Pelican case, a small SD card case from Pelican. I got this from, I think, Amazon a few years back. And this is where all the SD cards are stored for the camera and for the smartphone. So you have the regular SD cards here and the micro SD cards with their very own adapters. A flash drive that supports Type-C, so you can actually just copy files from your phone to your laptop really quickly using a Type-C without hooking them up directly with each other. And it has a USB Type-A adapter that goes with it. So I really like this one from Samsung. It's just 64 gigs, but for other purposes, I also have like the one from SanDisk. It is like 64 gig and 128 gig. And 64 gig and a few other. I still have more SD cards inside these little boxes. I would use adapters from Ugreen. This one supports 3 Type-A, Type-C, an HDMI port. Actually, I have a few of this inside my bag just in case. This one is almost similar, but the cable or the plug is hidden or tucked away under the dongle in a way. Actually, I have 3. I don't know why I have 3, but this one comes with a SD card and a micro SD card reader. So actually prefer this one. It also has an HDMI port with it. I would bring with me an external Bluetooth mouse. This is the MX Master. I have a few of this. The first generation, the second generation MX Master as well, MX2S. And I actually also have the smaller travel version of the MX Master. But I prefer this one because it's more comfortable on the hands. What else do I have here? Yeah, because the recent pandemic has caused us to bring some stuff that we don't normally bring with us, but now has become really common. This is our new normal, and that's understandable. So I have with me some sort of care kit. So this care kit has a lot of the essentials that we need when we go out, even if you just want to go to 7-Eleven. So I have my face mask, the one from 0917 from Globe. Sometimes when I have company, I actually have a disposable surgical mask. Alcohol, 70% alcohol. This one is scented. I also have this one. Actually, this is my go-to meds whenever I travel, especially when I go abroad. Medical 400, which is also the sponsor of this video. So I'd like to thank Medical for sponsoring and helping us do this episode again. And watch out for the end of this video because we are going to do some giveaway. I've been using this for many other stuff that is related to body pains, toothache, and this has been inside the bag or inside the glove compartment in my car. I would put a lot of spare capsules of this everywhere in the house just in case I would need them. Thanks to Unilab, 5 of our subscribers are in for a treat and will win a Medical 400 Best Me Kits with New Normal Essentials. All you have to do is leave a comment down below and tell us why you'd want to have one. We'll then randomly pick 5 winners and ship them their Best Me Kits as soon as we can. Okay, so let's move on, and to couple that, I also have, I think, bigger storage with me. Where is that? So I have this hard case that is transparent hard case where I can put a lot of stuff in it, but for most of the time, I would just put like SD cards or flash drives in here or an SSD drive. This one actually is a 500 gigabyte drive from SanDisk. I already have 2 of them, 2 similar SSD drives, but this one I got from redeeming from Asia Miles. Although I actually already have an existing SSD, external SSD, which I use to back up all of my files. This one is also another 500 gig SSD from Samsung, the T5. Actually, I like it better amongst all the SSD drives that I have. So I also bought some, hard case, compact hard case for it. And it comes with the Type-C and the Type-A cables, whichever laptop you will use it with. Actually have a third one by Western Digital. This is, I think, 1 terabyte, if I'm not mistaken. My eyes are not, that sharp anymore, but this is like a 1 terabyte drive from Western Digital. For entertainment, for music, I actually use this TWS, the FreeBuds from Huawei. I really like it because it's red. It's red. It's compact, really easy to use. It works very well with my Huawei Mate 30 Pro and the P40 Pro. But I also like actually the quality of the Sennheiser. This one we got, I think I got this over a year ago. But I rarely use this because this is better quality, but this is more comfortable for me. But depends on person which one they prefer. I also have this small kit which I got, I don't know, this is like a sewing kit, right? I normally put extra SIM cards here, extra micro SD cards, some other things or knickknacks. For most of the time when I need a SIM card or pin ejector. So a lot of the pin ejectors are actually here. Some pin ejectors are not really that compatible with some smartphones. So I would bring like 2 or 3 of this. Most of them are actually just here, so that you'll never know when you want to change SIM cards on your phone. This episode of what's inside my my tech bag, I would bring the Dji Mavic Pro 2, which comes with extra batteries. Actually, I already have the first Mavic Pro, but I wanted to get this one because it has more capacity, it's better stabilization, better camera quality overall. So aside from the Mavic Pro 2, I also got myself an Osmo from DJI, some sort of a of vlogging. I was hoping I'll be vlogging in 2020, but that was postponed because of the lockdown. So this year, I'd be hoping I'd be able to do some vlogs if we're able to, to go on trips. And I plan to go on trips later this year. I've already booked some flights for trips later this year. So this one is going to be very, very handy when doing vlogs. Oh, and one last thing. It's not really gadget, something a fidgety. I just remember there's a fidgety that was gifted to me by a friend from Manila Bulletin, and it's just around here whenever I feel anxious or feel fidgety. Just use this one. This is just a great stress reliever. So it should come inside my care kit, right? So basically that's it. That's everything that I normally have inside my tech bag. And I hope I'd be able to share with you all the interesting stuff here. If you have specific questions about specific items, where I bought them and for how much, just leave a comment in the comment section down below and I'll try my best to answer all of them.
Again, get a chance to win a medical 400 Best Me kits with new normal essentials by leaving a comment below and telling us why you'd want to have one. We'll randomly pick 5 winners and ship them their Best Me kits as soon as we get them.